Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having an amazing start to your day. My name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home, online, and today I want to talk to you about advice. We've all been given bad advice and we've all been given great advice, and we've had advice that we've listened to and advice that we haven't listened to. But today, I want to talk to you about some advice that I received, I don't know, probably in about 2001 or so, I guess probably about 20 years ago, that I received some advice that really was advice that really changed my life. And I got this advice from my cousin, Mike Haskin. I was living with Mike and my cousin Stephanie for the summer. One year while I was in school, I was out in Huntington Beach, California. It was an amazing summer. And, I'd come to the realization that I was going to be an entrepreneur, that I never wanted to have a job. And I was, going to college at the time at Drexel University, and I was doing my co-op, my work study program. Actually, I got myself a job in Southern California and, lived out there and worked, but, started doing some freelance work for my cousin at the time. And, my cousin was a business owner, and, I had read Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and I realized no matter what, I was going to go out and work for myself. My mentor, Jim Rohn, said formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. So it became clear to me that I was going to be a business owner. I was going to work for myself. I was going to be an entrepreneur. And then it was about to start the next semester for school, and I had to make a decision to go out and enlist in classes for that semester and schedule my classes. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I don't need to go out and go back and take classes. Like, I'm done with school. And I remember saying to my cousin, and I thought he was going to be like so proud of me. I was like, look, I'm going to be a business owner just like you. Like, I don't think that I'm going to go out and go back and, finish my college degree. I think I'm just going to, get a job out, or I think I'm going to get a job out here temporarily and start a business and just stay, stay here, stay living out here. And I'll never forget what my cousin said. He goes, you got to go back to school. I go, why is that? He goes, because you've put a couple years into it. And if you quit something that you've started, you're going to develop that habit and it'll repeat for the rest of your life. You'll just continue to quit what you start. And I remember him saying that to me. And literally that moment, I was like, I'm re-enlisted in classes, and I did. And I realized at that point that like there's so much value, so much important in finishing what you start. So little people out in life finish what they start. So many people, get distracted along the way and they give up on their journey. And at that moment, I started to develop the habit of completion, the habit of finishing what I started. And I ended up going out and, going back to school. And I ended up starting a business while I was in school. And I was literally working my business during the day. I had retail cell phone stores and I was taking night classes at night. And it was crazy, but I was determined to create that habit of finishing what I started. And you know what? Today is a special day for me because I had this college diploma from finishing what I started at Drexel, and I never ever had actually hung it up before. But I just found it right on our move to Texas, brought it with us, and as we're setting up the new home office here, for the first time, I've hung my college diploma. Now, never used it, never went for an interview, never intend on having a job, but this symbolizes for me finishing what you start. So this is something that's just an important and a proud moment, for me, just hanging my college degree, in my home office. So you got to go out and have that finish what you start mentality. So guys, drop a comment that says, I will finish what I started. I will finish what I start. So drop a comment that says, I will finish what I start. And here's one of the great things: as you go out and complete what you start, you get a chance to say, I did it. So as we hung the diploma yesterday, as I sat here at my desk looking at it, it was like, I did it. And there's so much symbolism in my life of going back to school, finishing that degree, even through starting a business and all kinds of other things and having a million things going on in my life, but just continuing to go out and finish what I started. So guys, if you got something out of today's video, hit the share button so somebody else can get something out of it as well. Again, if you got something out of this, just do me a personal favor, hit the share button so somebody else can go out and hear today's message. You got to have that finish what you start mindset. I'm about to approach in the next few days 10 months straight of doing one of these live videos every single day in a row. Now, for on the 13th of this month, it'll be 10 months straight. And people are like, well, how do you do that? How do you do that every day? It's because I've adapted that I will finish what I start mentality. So a big thank you to my cousin Michael for giving me what I believe was the best advice that I've gotten in my life is you can't go out and make quitting a habit. If you quit what you start, you'll develop that habit and you'll continue to do it for the rest of your life. So instead, go out and finish what you start and make completion a habit. So God bless everybody. Have an incredible rest of your day. My name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home, online, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Finish the week strong. Finish what you start so you can go out and say, I did it. Have a great day, everybody.